In today's video, we are diving into the world of negotiation, a skill that is essential in both personal and professional spheres. Whether you're trying to close a business deal, handle a conflict, or simply navigate everyday situations, effective negotiation skills can make all the difference. Part 1. Understanding the basics. Negotiation is a dynamic and interactive process that occurs whenever there is a difference of opinions, interests, or objectives between two or more parties. Its primary purpose is to find a mutually agreeable solution that satisfies the interests of all involved. Effective negotiation is not about overpowering the other party or seeking to win at their expense. It's about creating value and finding common ground. One of the most critical steps in negotiation is being clear about your objectives. Start by determining what you want to achieve from the negotiation. Ask yourself, what are my main interests? What are my priorities? Are there any deal breakers or non-negotiable aspects? By knowing your objectives, you can effectively communicate your needs and ensure the negotiation aligns with your goals. Preparation is the foundation of successful negotiation. Take the time to thoroughly research the other party's interests, positions, and past behaviors in similar situations. Understand their underlying motivations and potential constraints. Additionally, gather relevant data and supporting evidence to back up your arguments. Preparation not only boosts your confidence but also allows you to anticipate potential objections and counter-arguments. Part 2. Building essential negotiation skills. Active listening is the art of fully engaging with the other party's words, emotions, and nonverbal cues. To practice active listening, maintain eye contact, nod to show understanding, and use verbal cues such as, "I see," or, "That makes sense." Avoid interrupting or planning your response while they speak. When you actively listen, you gain a deeper understanding of their needs, fears, and desires, which can be invaluable during the negotiation process. Effective communication is the backbone of negotiation. Express your interests and concerns clearly and concisely. Avoid using jargon or overly complex language, as it may lead to misunderstandings. Remember to use "I" statements to take ownership of your feelings and thoughts. For instance, instead of saying, "You always ignore my suggestions," rephrase it as, "I feel unheard when my suggestions aren't considered." Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. In negotiations, being empathetic can help you build rapport and trust with the other party. Put yourself in their shoes and try to see the situation from their perspective. Emotional intelligence complements empathy by enabling you to manage your own emotions effectively. Emotionally intelligent negotiators stay composed even in tense situations, which allows for more constructive dialogue. Negotiations often involve overcoming challenges and finding innovative solutions. Develop problem-solving skills to identify creative options that address both parties' interests. Brainstorm potential solutions and be open to unconventional ideas. Sometimes, combining different elements can lead to a win-win outcome that neither party initially envisioned. Negotiations can be time-consuming and emotionally draining. Patience is essential, as rushing can lead to hasty decisions that may not serve your interests best. Additionally, resilience is crucial for staying focused and composed, especially in situations where the negotiation encounters setbacks or reaches an impasse. A patient and resilient negotiator is better equipped to handle difficult situations effectively. Part 3. The negotiation process. The pre-negotiation phase is the groundwork for a successful negotiation. Start by setting clear objectives and determining your ideal outcomes. Research the other party to understand their interests and concerns better. Use this information to develop a negotiation strategy and anticipate potential challenges. Preparing in advance will give you a strategic advantage and enable you to navigate the negotiation process more effectively. Building rapport with the other party is crucial for creating a positive and collaborative negotiation environment. Find common ground or shared interests to establish a connection. Express genuine interest in the other party's perspectives and ideas. Building a rapport will facilitate open communication and make the negotiation process more enjoyable for both parties. The opening of a negotiation sets the tone for the entire process. Begin with a positive and constructive approach. Frame the negotiation around shared goals and mutual benefits. Instead of immediately presenting your position, start by seeking to understand the other party's needs and concerns. This approach encourages both parties to work together towards a win-win outcome. The bargaining phase is where parties exchange offers, counteroffers, and concessions to move towards an agreement. A key principle in bargaining is to focus on interests rather than positions. When one party makes a concession, the other party should reciprocate with a fair concession as well. Avoid making extreme demands or using aggressive tactics, as it can harm the negotiations atmosphere. When an agreement is reached, take the time to ensure all parties have a clear understanding of the terms. Summarize the key points of the agreement and clarify any potential ambiguities. If necessary, involve legal experts to draft a formal contract. Remember, a well-documented agreement minimizes the chances of misunderstandings and disputes in the future. Part 4. Handling challenges and difficult situations. Encountering difficult personalities during negotiations is common. These individuals may be aggressive, uncooperative, or overly emotional. To handle difficult personalities effectively, stay calm and composed. Listen actively to their concerns and validate their feelings, even if you disagree with them. Focus on finding common ground and shared interests. Deadlocks occur when the negotiation reaches a point where neither party is willing to make further concessions. To manage deadlocks, take a step back and reevaluate the interests of both parties. Consider whether there are any underlying concerns that haven't been adequately addressed. In some cases, bringing in a neutral mediator can help break the deadlock and guide the negotiation towards resolution. When faced with objections, actively listen to the other party's concerns and take them seriously. Avoid becoming defensive or dismissive. Instead, seek to understand the reasons behind their objections and explore alternative solutions that address their interests without sacrificing your own. High-stakes negotiations can be intense and emotionally charged. To handle them effectively, rely on your preparation and negotiation skills. Stay composed, even under pressure, and avoid making impulsive decisions. If the stakes are exceptionally high, seek advice or support from mentors, colleagues, or experienced negotiators to gain additional perspectives and insights. Remember, negotiation is a skill that improves with practice. Keep honing your abilities, and you'll see remarkable improvements in your personal and professional life. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with others. Until next time, happy negotiating!